Hilaria Baldwin has claimed husband Alec Baldwin is suffering from PTSD in her latest Instagram story video, where she also complains about being a celebrity. "My husband is suffering from PTSD right now," Hilaria, 37, said on Friday, adding that it has been something he has dealt with for a long time. The post comes just 2 days after Alec, 63, charged at a reporter who questioned his claim that he never pulled the trigger of the gun that shot dead cinematographer Halyna Hutchins on the set of Rust on October 21 this year. Hilaria also complained that life in the famous world has been a struggle, vowing to speak her truth in 2022. Alec denied firing the gun that killed Hutchins to George Stephanopoulos earlier this month, insisting he bore no responsibility for her death. 2 days later, both he and Hilaria deleted their Twitter accounts following the interview. Meanwhile, on Thursday, Hilaria also posted a video of her telling a reporter to please go away alongside a caption, "I need to speak up about this. Not only for my family, but for those who were hurt before me." In the video on her Instagram stories, Hilaria talked about the negative sides to fame and struggles with being a celebrity. "One thing I've learned from entering this famous world is that when you get negative attention, whether it's from trolls or tabloid media, and people say to you just ignore it, that's what they want. If you give them attention, that is literally what they want. The issue is if you don't say anything, you're giving them a space to speak for you, and your silence sometimes speaks enough for them to be able to commandeer your story." Adding, "But it's tricky because you don't want to be constantly just responding to every single crazy thing they say." Hilaria added that Alec is suffering from PTSD, and noted it's not just from recent events. She did not give more details about what initially sparked his PTSD. "We oftentimes have people creating news stories about us. Now my husband is suffering from PTSD right now. It's something that is not just from what happened recently, but has been suffering from this for a very, very, very long time, and these people know this." Hilaria continued, "And they want to poke at him, and they want to upset him. And then they want to create news about this. So if you create a news story, then the next day there's going to be tons of paparazzi, and there's going to be more stories that come off of that. And there's more clicks and more shares and money, which is what this is all about," she claimed. Hilaria finished her video message by declaring she is going to reclaim her voice. "I'm at a place where I'm tired of not talking, and I want to get to a place where I can use my voice. That this is not just a famous thing. This is an all-the-time thing. Everybody has trolls. Everybody has people who want to tell you whether you're good or bad, or what you think or what you feel." Hilaria then gave advice to her Instagram followers: "You need to reclaim your voice. And you're allowed to speak. Have your boundaries. Know when to walk away. But you're allowed to speak your truth, because 2022, year of us speaking again." Hours earlier, Hilaria documented her and her family getting this year's Christmas tree. She shared a snap of Alec carrying it, as well as how it looked set up in their NYC home. Hilaria and Alec shared 6 kids together: Carmen, 8, Raphael, 6, Leonardo, 5, Romeo, 3, Eduardo, 1, and Lucia, 7 months. Alec has daughter Ireland, 26, with ex-wife Kim Basinger. Last week Alec gave a sit-down interview with ABC's Stephanopoulos about the death of Halyna Hutchins during the filming of the Western film Rust in Arizona. Halyna, who was a cinematographer, was fatally wounded after live-containing live rounds was fired on the set. In the interview, Alec denied firing the gun that killed Halyna in the pre-recorded interview. He had said he was devastated but insisted he bore no responsibility for her death, because he did not bring live ammunition onto set, and so he does not feel any guilt. He also maintained that he did not pull the trigger on the handgun and that it just went off while in his hands on the set of the movie in New Mexico on October 21. "I let go of the hammer, bang. The gun goes off. Everyone is horrified. They're shocked. It's loud," he said. He also revealed that in the moments after the shooting, he did not realize Hutchins had been hit, saying he originally thought she had fainted or had a heart attack, and it did not occur to him until around 45 minutes later that it could have been live ammunition put in the antique prop gun for their Western film, Rust. They kept saying, "She's stable, just as you disbelieve there was a live round in the gun, you disbelieve it's going to be a fatal accident," he told George. "At the end of my interview with the sheriff's department, they told me we regret to inform you she didn't make it, they told me then and there." He added, "That's when I went outside and called my wife. But," he said, he has been told by police in the know that it is highly unlikely he'll face criminal charges. "Someone is responsible for what happened, and I can't say who it is, but it's not me. Honest to God, if I thought I was responsible I might have killed myself. And I don't say that lightly." Dave Halls, the assistant director who was watching, confirmed Baldwin's account, through his lawyer. The next day, Hilaria took to Instagram to lament that Alec's involvement in the shooting death of Hutchins meant she had lost my voice in this giant cyclone, vowing that she would not let the tragedy affect them or their relationship. In a gushing tribute to her husband, which critics immediately seized on as insensitive, Hilaria provided a deeply personal account of how the October 21 tragedy had affected her. "I lost my voice in this giant cyclone of modern-day media, social and news," she wrote on Instagram. "I stopped speaking because of fear. You always encourage me to speak, use my voice, stay true. You were right and continue to inspire me." She mentioned the now infamous photo of Alec Baldwin talking on the phone outside the set of Rust, apparently, as Alec said, to Hilaria. In her post, Hilaria considered that evidence of their close bond. Detectives are now investigating whether Seth Kinney, a 51-year-old Hollywood veteran who was supposed to provide the film with dummy rounds and blanks, may have sent recycled bullets from a previous set, according to an affidavit filed by the Santa Fe County Sheriff's Office. Investigators there continue to probe Hutchins' death, and have yet to file any criminal charges. It was previously revealed that the bullet that killed Hutchins may have been a homemade bullet that a New Mexico armorer supplied from a previous film where makeshift ammunition was used to train actors at a firing range. During the interview with ABC set to air, Baldwin also spoke fondly of Hutchins, saying, "She was someone who was loved by everyone who worked with and liked by everyone who worked with, and admired. Even now I find it hard to believe, it just doesn't seem real to me." When asked if the shooting was the worst thing that ever happened to him, Baldwin replied, "Yes. Yes, yes.